You know, I think it's kind of cool and also insane that these two movies that came out at the same time are essentially like two people were given the same creative writing prompt and made their own versions of the same thing. That prompt being two estranged sisters rekindle their strained relationship while fighting immortal devil worshippers who must sacrifice the sisters lest the devil rescind his gift and take them into the warm bosom of hell. That's a loose summary. There's some caveats, but that's pretty much it. It's like a game jam, only with movies. We should do this more often. I'm not being facetious about any of it. I'm being very earnest here. Both movies are darkly comedic horror films, but their genres skew a little different. Ready or Not 2 tells its story like The Purge, filtered through the lens of Jordan Peele. It's a lot more horror survival oriented, whereas They Will Kill You tells its story like a grindhouse film filtered through the lens of Quentin Tarantino. It's a lot more stylized action oriented. I think my favorite thing about both movies are the main characters. I've genuinely loved each of the four main actresses in other things. They're all charismatic, they're all good actresses, and they're all funny. Unfortunately, the characters in They Will Kill You don't get to reach their comedic potential, which does suck for them, but the characters in Ready or Not 2 do. Also, okay, it must be said, I do have a strong bias towards Samara Weaving, always have. It's the pure wide-eyed mania and vulnerability she gives off. I identify with it on a spiritual level. Now, beyond the failed attempts at comedy, They Will Kill You didn't do enough with its grindhouse-esque inspiration. It was too glossy and not dirty/practical enough to really achieve the vibe it was going for. It was cosplaying as grindhouse instead of committing to the aesthetic. I don't regret watching it though. It wasn't bad, it wasn't good. Beyond that, Ready or Not 2 was just more enjoyable overall. I liked the characters more, the execution of the lore felt more fun, the ending was also a lot more satisfying, the villains were more enjoyable. It did a great job of building off of the original, and Samara Weaving's character really just carries, to be honest with you. Again, bias, I'm aware. Honestly, I also love the first one, so I'm already invested. Further bias, I know, but I'm pretty sure most people agree. Anyway, that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye!